Hi, good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm eating my brunch. And so today I'm supposed to do like get ready with me, but because I currently really want some food. And I figured that, it's time because yesterday I was doing classes all day and just suddenly noticed that so many students and friends are asking me how I master a language. So, yep. And I was going to film some videos about this, and I just got the structure from ChatGPT. So, yes, so many things to do. And so today this live will be like just ask me anything, and I will answer all of your language question, like how to master a language or how to remember your vocabulary, how to study grammar fast, etc. Like any questions regarding language learning, you're free, you're welcome to ask me. Okay. And let me open. Even if you don't ask me, it's okay. You can just listen, because for me this is like a practice before I start talking about all the things. And yep. And let's see. Yeah, let me open my script. Yes, of course. Actually, it's not script. It actually is like table of contents because there's so many things to talk about. And yesterday, I finally decided, like, enough for farm jobs. I want to do my content creation. So yes, give me a thumbs up, leave a question, comment. I'm going to throw out all the things in my brain to help everyone online. So I'm officially stepping into online community. So, I mean, this physical world is fun, is beautiful, but seriously, I'm coming inside online. So, you get my commitment, YouTube. Yeah, so let's see. What I actually want to eat. Okay, eat first. What the heck? What is this girl doing? So, this is mushroom. So let's first talk about mushroom. Mushroom? Actually, let's switch to Chinese a little bit. 蘑菇。蘑菇呢，我来到澳洲之后，我才看到一个法国人的那个室友。你们知道他怎么吃吗？他是吃生的蘑菇。Before I never knew that we can eat mushroom raw. I did not know. And yes, back home we always cook. 就是我在台湾的时候 always we cook. 就是这样，我们一定要煮过才敢吃。So maybe you can have a guess. Is this cooked? Yeah, let me know in the comments. Cooked or not cooked? If it's cooked, press 1. If it's not cooked, press 2. And I will tell you in the end if it's cooked or not. But either way, tastes amazing. And I'm not eating lettuce. 莴苣. Lettuce. It's like winter vegetable, I guess. Like in Taiwan we have lettuce, but to be honest, very expensive because we are in a tropical country. Like tropical place, so it's hot, and we don't. I think we can grow lettuce, but not that much. 刚刚在说的是莴苣，因为我今天吃的是莴苣。对，没错，我把莴苣煮过了，因为我不太喜欢吃生冷食物，但是，因为这边大家都吃生冷食物，所以就这样吧。然后我刚刚在讲的是，在台湾。莴苣一颗很贵，但在这里，莴苣一颗便宜很多的。对，Okay. We can actually move on to something called how to memorize vocabulary fast. 怎么样背单词才会快 ？Well. 如果你们从刚刚到现在，我播多久了？我播了6分钟。然后 ，if you are actually paying attention, or even if you are not paying attention, 不管你是有认真听，还是没有认真听 ，well probably 你应该已经背起来了2个单字。Number 1 is called mushroom. Mushroom 蘑菇 M-U-S-H-R-O-O-M mushroom. And secondly will be lettuce. 就是莴苣。第二个就是莴苣。为什么你们已经背起来了？因为有一个人在你前面吃莴苣，然后跟你互动啊。So this is the trick, like how to memorize your vocabulary fast. Hello from New Zealand. Yes, hey. Hey, Wayne. And oh, this annoying flies. Do you like sushi? It's one of my favorite food. Yes. 寿司が大好きですよ。お寿司が好きですか？ Do you like sushi? Yesterday, actually, I was teaching Japanese with my student. And yes, she's beginners, and I was teaching her to say like self-introduction, like 自我介绍 like 你喜不喜欢吃寿司跟我喜欢寿司这样。然后呢 we had a really great time. And it's good because she said for the first class, she can already learn something she really wants to know how to say. That's amazing, okay? 然后 this is exactly why I'm so happy whenever I'm teaching. 这就是为什么我真的很开心。我每一次我在上课的时候，我都会觉得，如果真的能够帮助到人，真的好开心哦。I'm so happy, like if I can really interact with someone and really help someone. Yes. So let's come back to the topic. We're talking about how to memorize vocabulary fast. As you can see, this is lettuce and this is mushroom. So you already remember 2 vocabularies by now without reading your stupid textbook. Yeah. Where am I located? I'm not currently in Australia. I'm in Gatton, a little town next to Brisbane. And I'm actually thinking to make a move to Bowen. 我接下来要去那个博文，在那个我现在人在加顿，加顿在布里斯本旁边。然后我想要去博文，因为有一个朋友在那里，然后那里有海。So in Bowen, it's very famous. Super beautiful beach over there. I went there once. It's memorable. 我去那边，我上次在做公路旅行的时候，我有去到那里，然后我真的觉得那里真的很美，所以我觉得就是 I really want to go there again. Hi, come to Sydney. I can see you. Well, what's good about Sydney? Tell me. Share it in the comments. Tell everyone what's good about Sydney, and you might find more friends. My community is actually very strong. People are actually really helpful towards each other, and that's what I want to create as well. So thank you for being kind and gentle and being helpful, like talking around and leave good comments here, because my students, my community actually read them. And I actually one time got one student told me like, Mina, like sometimes even I just scroll through your videos and I just check the comments, and I feel so warm and I feel I'm not alone in this language learning journey. Of course, I get help from you, but you are a teacher. So in the end, you are kind of different. So it's important to have classmates or to have someone who is working together. So that's why it's extremely valuable for you guys. If you are leaving comments and leaving good words, it really helps people. So I thank you for it. Yes. And the next one. Let's eat one more bite. What else? What else do I get here? Ding! Noodles. Noodles. Yes. Actually, this is the Indonesian one. Oh. So good. 这个呢是来自印尼的面，很好吃哦。好。What do you guys actually eat for breakfast normally? I'm trying sandwich. I'm trying rice. I'm trying noodles. Because I get bored, like if every day we just eat the same thing again and again and again, it's so boring. Anyways, so good. Soup. And my favorite, guess what this is? If it's coffee, if you think it's coffee, tap 1. If you think it's milk tea, tap 2. Or tap 3 if you have other answer. Yes, okay. Let's look at my schedule. Like and yes, I'm nervous. I'm human. It's funny, like it's been like for like 2 years that I'm in front of camera doing videos and everything. And yes, I'm still nervous. So funny. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. So maybe let's talk about something heartfelt about my own story, if you guys want to hear that. I want to meet you if you are single. 2 is what? Milk tea. Ta-da! Yes, exactly. Congratulations. Okay. Do it with me. Okay, so my personal journey. Yes. Why I started learning multiple languages. Okay, so in the beginning, I love music. I love English. Why? Because I love Disney. I'm not getting sponsored by Disney. Probably should ask them. So when I was a kid, I love Disney because the Disney song, like they have like so many music videos about like Mickey, Minnie's, and dancing. And I remember that I was dancing in front of the television. Although I don't quite remember the exact details, but yeah. So 我现在在讲为什么我开始学很多个语言。那一开始呢，是因为我很喜欢迪士尼。那迪士尼应该要给我那个 sponsor 一下。那个我小的时候很喜欢音乐，就是迪士尼都会有那种 MV， 然后会有那个米奇米妮在那边跳舞啊，然后可达鸭可达鸭是神奇宝贝。然后后来就觉得真的很喜欢，就是这样一起跳舞这样。So yeah, that's the reason why I love language. That's the start, okay? So I start learning language because I love to sing, I love to dance. Yes. Yum. And so stay grounded. Too nervous. Yeah. So yes, I got talented in my ears, in my throat. Like I love singing, I love listening to music, I love talking to people. I'm happy when I talk, I'm happy when I listen. Yes, so I'm grateful. Thank you, my parents. Thank you, the universe. Thank you, life, for giving me that. So yeah. After that, I love animation, like anime. If you want to say it in Japanese, アニメが大好きです。小さい時からたくさんアニメを見ていた。実は今も見てるけど、アニメはすごくいい思い出。あと最近鬼滅の刃がめちゃくちゃいい。あとプラス推しの子もめっちゃいいし、何がいいアニメがあったら教えてね。私もっと見たいし。Yes. OK， 我刚刚在讲的是，我刚刚用日文在说的是，后来我喜欢日文，因为我很喜欢动漫。因为我动漫是一个很多的回忆啦。我小的时候就很喜欢看海贼王，然后看火影忍者啊，然后还有最近那个鬼灭之刃很红嘛，然后还有那个推しの子，我推的孩子那个也很红，然后我就觉得很好看，点赞偷偷放业配，点赞。所以如果你们有就是喜欢的 anime， 你可以欢迎跟我分享，所以我可以去看，因为我很喜欢 anime。So for the English audience, I was explaining about I love, later on in my life, I love animation, especially the Japanese one. So Japanese anime has been in my life for a while. Like Demon Slayer or Oshinoko, like One Piece or Naruto, like so many. All of them. I loved it so much. And also recently I still watch anime from time to time because it's amazing. Yes. So that's another little thing that starts my language learning. Yes, so that's why I learned Japanese. Yep. So that's the start. And what else? Actually, also another thing, when I'm kind of lazy to talk about it, let's talk about it like later. That's the story about French. And yes, I can speak French. Comment ça va? Ça va très bien. Because I studied in France for 1 semester too, and I speak French. Yes. Why? Because I thought France is a very romantic and beautiful place. Yes. At the time. So yep. But I'm tired of talking about why I started to learn multiple languages. So I guess I'll just move down. Fun story. Okay. There's a fun story actually. About first time I surprised someone by speaking their language. Yes, so it's normal because whenever, like, I remember when I went to France or when I went to Europe, actually even though I think Australia is okay. I think people are used to like people who speak their own language, but I think Australia is really good. It's really open and welcoming. And like when I was in Europe, because of my face, this is clearly Asian face, right? So whenever I speak their language, they will be like, oh, you speak my language. Wow, you speak French. And I would be like, yeah. You know? And yeah. It's so fulfilling and happy because when someone do not expect you to speak their language and you just throw them their language, they'd be like, you speak my language. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yes, let's connect. Yes, I love you. I love to talk to you. I love to introduce my country to you. You know, everything. And that's, to be honest, a very, very satisfying experience. So yeah, whenever my students, I will also like try to make them feel this way if they get the chance. Okay. And yep, yeah, this is the best part of learning languages. I know learning languages are tough and long sometimes, but when you get this kind of memory, you feel, wow, everything worth it. You know, everything's worth it. And next one. Okay, next one, let's talk about language hacks. Like how to learn language fast. I think many people are here for that, right? So yes, let's talk about the mindset shift. So when I was a kid, I spent so much time learning English, and I get very good grades. I study a lot. However, go away, fucking flies. However, like, I think it's until my university, that day when the first time I started to talk to someone in English, chat with someone, I realized that, wow, I cannot chat with them. Even if my TOEIC score has reached like 750, that's already like advanced, almost advanced or higher intermediate level. But I'm not capable of chatting with someone. And honestly, that was shocking and that was scary. And that's the time I was like, shit, I've studied for 20 years, literally 20 years, and I don't know why I cannot speak English fluently with my new friend. And that's frustrating. And I spent lots of money on language learning. And what the heck? And why can I not? And what is happening here? So, yes, that's how I start questioning the current education system. Suddenly sounds so cool. So high, so tall, so away. But anyway, like, So, yes, practice makes perfect, to be short, but the shift actually happened. The shift happened at the time when I started to learn French. Yes, I started to learn French when I was in my first year in my university. I just want to learn French because I feel, wow, it's so romantic. It's like dreamland. And I really wish I can, just, I want to go to France. I want to speak that language. I want to feel romantic. I want to feel happy. I want to get inside that feeling. Yes. And literally, it took me like 4 years to be able to speak in French. See, 20 years for English, 4 years for French. And starting at my second year in my university, I started to learn Japanese. And surprisingly, it took me only 2 years to get to conversation level. Yes. So, after learning these 3 languages, by any chance you guys are interested in my origin, in my mother language, I'm from Taiwan. We speak Mandarin Chinese. So Mandarin Chinese is actually like traditional Chinese. So we use Chinese, but we use like traditional character. So it's slightly different in China. However, for someone who is from English-speaking countries who does not know what's the difference between Mandarin and simplified Chinese, I can tell you, you can imagine like British English and American English. It's kind of like it's similar. If you speak, it sounds almost the same. However, the character we're using, just like in American English, we use like color, COLOR. If it's British English, we use COLOUR. It's a little bit like that. Traditional Mandarin Chinese is like that. We have like the complicated version of the vocabulary of the character. And simplified Chinese, they have simplified version. But if you understand this language, you will have no problem understanding. Well, yeah, it's slightly a bit different, but it's similar. So Yes, I've been to China. Yes, I've been there. Of course, some of the languages, just like slangs and everything, you might think a bit weird in the beginning, but you will be able to survive there. So yes, and for those who is curious, like, wow, you're in Taiwan, why you're not speaking Taiwanese? Well, Taiwan is a small island next to China. Okay, and we are actually very multicultural because if you look at the history, Taiwan has been colonized by many countries before. So this little island, actually, we have like lots of people like Japanese blood or you can say like Chinese blood, whatever, and also if you think date back, we also have what, like Dutch blood, and also we have islanders, so someone who actually like aboriginals, if you want to say it that way. Yep. So it's like that, and the fucking fly is like annoying. Yep. Mm. And yeah, so that's our culture. So if you ever visited Taiwan, you will notice people are very friendly, and I'm not sure if it's open or not because people are shy generally, especially people always feel they are not allowed to speak their truth because we are, how to say, we care about people a lot. People are just grouping together, we help each other a lot, sometimes to an extent that we don't speak up our own truth because we are afraid that it might hurt other people, or it might affect the rules, or it might break the peace, so that's the reason why people are shy. But generally people are friendly, and well, if you ever come to Taiwan, you will notice people love foreigners a lot. So if you are a foreigner, people will be like, wow, foreigner, we love foreigner. And I really feel everyone in Taiwan, like everyone has a dream to go out, everyone has a dream to explore the world. So yes, I feel if I don't know if you guys know Attack on Titan, like Shingeki no Kyojin. I really feel everyone kind of secretly has a dream just to want to leave the wall, like go out from the wall. But anyway, that's Taiwan. And yep. That's where I'm from. Yep. Where were we actually? Wow, let's see. What else? So many things to talk about. My favorite way to memorize vocabulary without forcing it? Well, as I just showed you guys, my favorite way is this way. So every time if you try to memorize a vocabulary, just do it when you are doing something else. So never study vocabulary like, okay, now I'm opening the book and try to memorize. That is the least efficient way of studying. So you can do like whenever you are eating, you try to remember the vocabularies at the same time. Okay, so that will be, I think, the easiest way and also the best way. Yes. And annoying flies is coming in, so we need to be fast. Yeah, I expect I'm going to do all these videos fast. I'm so sick and tired of holding all the presents within myself and not giving it away to people who need it. So I'm not taking this all in. You guys are going to receive all my gifts, presents coming on the way. Okay, yes. Common mistakes people make. I think overstudying vs real world use. Like, I feel so many people, they are studying really, especially for Asian countries, we work too hard. Yes, you did not listen this incorrectly. I am saying this. You guys, we guys work too hard. We should relax. Because working too hard is not going to get you anywhere. Yeah, of course, working hard, making effort is important. I honor that. However, don't overdo it. You know, with all the sick competition happening in the society, you know, we try to compete, we try to be perfect. That's not the way. Because I've done that before and I suffocate. And I'm literally was dying because I could not breathe, like physically. So please don't do that, okay? Everyone has their own path. I believe in that. And I believe everyone can just be who they are and be valuable to the world. And earn good money. And be in abundance. Yes. And these flies just go away. Go away. Okay. Let's see the next one. My fast track tips. How I'd learn a new language in 3 months if I started today. Tools I will actually use. How to make it fun, not stressful. So, with AI right now, how will I learn a new language? Yes, you guys, you don't. Yes, you can do it with teacher, with me too. But I will also say you have AI. So the ways I will do it, I will use ChatGPT. ChatGPT actually have language teacher function, so you can do that. Chat with ChatGPT. That's the first step I will do. Second, I will ask it to give me a plan. Like, my dear friend ChatGPT, would you please give me a structured language plan for 3 months? I want to learn the basics of the language. I want to be able to speak. I want to focus on everyday words and everyday sentence that I will use. So I will do that first. Second, I will go for Duolingo. Why? Duolingo is very good. Oh, I should get sponsored by them. Duolingo give me sponsorship. Like why? Because if you're asked, I get so many questions about this. Like, Mina, if I use Duolingo, will this be good for language learning? The answer is yes and no. Because yes, you will get very good, those kind of flashcards, little games for you to memorize the vocabulary fast. Because vocabulary is one of the most pillar inside language learning, right? However, only that is not enough. because I have lots of students coming to me because they use Duolingo to an extent, but they still don't know how to use the language. They still don't know how to start talking. They still don't get training, like real practices with human and real practices in scenarios. Yes. So, and then next step will be YouTube videos. There are so many free resources online and so many free books, free textbooks and everything. Honestly, I will just search like from beginner for beginners. For example, if you are learning Korean, I will just search Korean for beginners. And then you will see lots of YouTubers doing the video. And to start from there. Where am I now? I am now currently in Gatton in Australia. Gatton is a small town next to Brisbane. Yes. And I think that's it. That's how I will start for my 3 months. And next, I will just follow the flow. So what does that mean, follow the flow? I think these 3 are the starters that I can do. Later, I will talk to people. I will, keep growing, keep doing it. And then on the way, I will meet new people, maybe new teachers, maybe new materials, new free resources. And the key is to keep going. Just keep going. And before you notice, in 3 months, you will be able to speak in that language. You don't need 20 years of studying. Please don't do that anymore. That's outdated. That's like old generation. Am I saying I'm old? I just suddenly realized that. Okay, yes. So look at me like this. I'm 30 years old, okay? Yes. Oh, for those who wants to date me, I'm not 20 something and I'm not teenager and I'm 30 years old. So yes, you can like piss off if you don't like old lady. Yes. So next one. Oh, okay. So yes, it's going to end soon. So this is Q&A invitation. If you're here live or you're watching this later, feel free to drop your language struggles and I will answer in the next live or in videos. I will check all of your comments and yes, even though sometimes I don't respond. It's not I don't respond, I cannot. Like literally like my Instagram and TikTok. Yes, I do also have Instagram and TikTok account. And recently because I just upload a video about my me working in a mushroom farm and that video is blowing up. And so many people are asking me like, Mina, where is the farm? Where is everything? And etc. So, like so many messages coming. So yeah. But I just want you guys to know, I read your message, okay? So I read your message. I will read your message for the future viewers, and I will do my best to answer. And probably you guys will see those answers in videos for later, I guess, because I plan to do language learning tips and tricks and all the things I wrote here. See, it's a lot. Ooh, like so many things I'm going to talk about in my video. Okay, so stay tuned And I love you always. Have a lovely Sunday. Enjoy your lovely day. And feel free to subscribe, like, send me a message, DM me. And, oh, yes, in the end, if you're curious about joining my bilingual language learning plan, it's very affordable. Feel free to drop in comments and I will send you details. So, and that's it. I love you guys always. Have a good day. Bye. Always don't know how to turn it off in the end.